Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where Mom and Chris are discussing curtains because that's what adults do sometimes. Good morning,
Yeah, we do
Chris.
apparently. Hi there.
So I'm slowly repainting the house and it's going to be the same color everywhere. And I thought, okay, get curtains, a pattern that complements the color. But I'm trying to do it online because there's no stores here that sell, just generic curtains except for Walmart. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I have nothing against Walmart. It's handy dandy for some things, but you go there for linens and stuff, and you're going to get your choice of generic standard color: white, blue, green, brown. And I'm thinking, something that goes with my beachy Caribbean blue walls. The previous owners here used white. That went with everything white. It is a bit boring as I slowly get things painted. I have 2 rooms to work on today. Good morning, Obi-Wan. So I have 2 rooms to paint today, and then I think I'm going to order up some curtains as long as they understand that if it doesn't match for colors, I want to be able to return them. While I like Amazon's gotten a little bit harder to deal with in terms of returns. They used to be great. Now it's one of those, nah, maybe we'll let you return them. So I have the Impersa on this tune, and every now and then when I go into space battle, I get this like red electrical field that generates around me and it just sucks my shields dry, then kills my ship. What the heck is that?
Wait, what the heck is what?
There's a red field that appears around my Impersa when I'm flying it, and it just depletes everything. And it doesn't seem to matter what enemy I'm fighting.
And that activates passively as you fly?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. And I don't
Because
have
that
it on
sounds
my other
weird.
Impersa.
And you probably have a trait of sorts.
Yeah, or don't have a trait. This is a tune I don't use very often. But I figured he, she, it deserves some stuff. Let's see, what have I got for starship traits? I have got improved going the extra mile, improved command frequency, weaponized time crystals, and make it so there's nothing there. My other traits aren't particularly interesting. Accurate, no. Beams, cannon. I don't know, I have cannon going on there because I'm not running cannons. Good
Well,
morning, what's the hell? How are you doing?
very well.
Good.
How are you yourself?
I am Friday. Woo! Chris is not only Friday, but Chris is Friday with 3 hours left in his workday. Woo!
Yep.
Yeah,
And some shopping, including a new pair of shoes coming in tomorrow. You
yeah.
know, the kinds of things you like to buy.
It's a good day in my
Excuse me.
opinion. I'm looking forward to it. Next week is kind of nice because I don't have to do anything except go to class next week. It is hopefully
It
very
was
quiet.
payday yesterday, so I'm a
Nice.
happy goober today. Because I was able to buy those things, and will finally try to set up my reading nook in my living room.
Yay! Nice.
I'll force myself to get rid of some of the boxes that are behind the couch, and because
Yeah,
every piece of room just is good for storage if
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
see it.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm so there.
yeah, I realized that this is a point where I really, really, really need to get rid of this because if I will put it away one more time, I'll end up having this lying around for the next 10 years, and I don't want that. So yeah,
Well, I have everything I need to finish, getting things out of the boxes for moving in and actually live in my house. And there's a part of my brain that's going, nope, nope, nope. Apulu Felgar said something the other day about wanting to work out, and we're kind of talking about it. And it occurred to me, we tend to self-sabotage. I really want to be out of all these boxes, but I don't really make a lot of effort to get out of living in all these boxes. And every time I
Yeah.
do move something out of a box, the dogs panic because they think we're going to move again because we moved
Aw.
3 times in 6 months. And now when the boxes come out, even to empty them, they're like, oh, we're moving again. And it takes 2 days to get them out of the stress funk.
Bless them.
Poor babies. So now I kind of have to discreetly take care of stuff. And fortunately, on my little app that's for my mental health, it's an adorable little app. It just, helps you stay on track. Good morning, Taz, with little tasks. Today's task is boring. It's do the laundry. But tomorrow's task is go through all your old clothes and your current clothes and, you know, donate or throw out things you don't wear or don't fit anymore. Just kind of help clean you out. Well, I started to do that yesterday. And the dog's like, no, no, we're not moving again. No, Mom, not moving again.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor
Poor
doggies.
babies.
Good morning, Taz. How are you doing?
Good morning.
There you are. Yay. Did you get any sleep, Taz? Or are you still up from yesterday?
Oh, I managed to get sleep.
Yay. I'm so happy. Taz on a real calendar schedule. We had thunderstorms last
Okay.
night and pretty good ones too. The thunder woke me up at one point, but we had walked about 4 miles yesterday and the dogs heard the thunder, looked up, went back to sleep. I heard the thunder, watched the lightning for a moment, went back to sleep. These 4 mile hikes can be very beneficial. I am looking at what I've got, and I've got 10 Voth ships in the Dyson Sphere and 5 Terran ships. This is not exciting.
Plasma damage ground, physical damage ground, destroy what ships.
You have Voth ships?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Let's do that together really quick before Taz finishes it all on his own, because, Taz. Let me send out some party invitations. Oh, no, that's the wrong person. That's WC.
Oh goody. New shoes and a jacket. Because I got a. That's technically a hoodie. Are coming my way.
Hey. I'm having some work done on my closet to put in some decent looking shelving. And the guy's like, okay, and we'll do this for your shoes. I'm like, I don't have that many pairs of shoes. And he's like, uh-huh. And we can do this for your shoes. Seriously, I don't have that many pairs. So as I'm cleaning out the closet so I can paint it before they bring in the stuff, I realized, oh my God, I have so many pairs of shoes. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, they're all just variations on gym shoes because, one pair of dress shoes is all I need these days. But boy, do I have a bunch of old, torn up gym shoes. So I guess I should toss those out tomorrow. Okay, we're off to Vothlandia.
Voth.
Vothlandia.
Vital zone.
Yeah, Dyson Sphere.
Okay.
Because mine are in the Dyson Sphere, so what the heck. Let us do this thing, as they say. Oh, tonight's movie, for those of you who didn't hear yesterday, we're going to watch The Princess Bride.
Now we're going to the space Voth zone, right?
Yeah, so the easiest way to do space Voth is beam down to the ground and beam straight up again.
Yeah, I'm
And
just making sure which way to go, yeah.
there we go. Oh, I'm still in cooldown. Okay, no problem. We'll go this way. It's like the other shortcut. So now that I've fixed my computer, it still stalls when I'm going between maps. But at least it's not my computer this time. So yesterday got up to 80 degrees. Anybody want to guess what the temperature is right now?
Uh,
Take a guess.
60.
High. Way high.
20?
A little bit closer. It's about 30 degrees at the moment. But we had so much rain during the night that nothing is frozen. Takes a lot of cold to get that stuff frozen.
Yeah, same over here. We had snow last night.
Did you really?
Ew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it did get colder yesterday and today, so it's close. It's not as cold, but still closer than it was.
Yeah, my dogs would have been really upset if they'd gotten up and there was snow. They'd be like, no, no snow. We're not doing snow. Is there anything here?
Mhm.
I do not see any ships here.
There was another instance with only 2 players. We could try that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Because
one's
this
got
one
20.
looks like it's complete and it's plenty of people.
But it's rainy enough today that the dogs are going to be doing the, we're not going out there. Not us.
Uh-uh. Yeah, my little goober is alright today. She's sleeping now.
Can't remember. We did a fairly long hike yesterday. Oh, so I had an interesting experience while hiking yesterday. There's a lady walking her chow. Now, if you know chows, they can be super aggressive dogs. This one was
Yeah.
not super aggressive, but mine were being super aggressive. And so she just stopped. She sat down, pulled her dog to her side by the bench, and we just chatted for a while. And my dogs, after a few minutes, were just so chill about the whole thing.
Yep.
And
Yep.
just finally,
That's...
yeah, it's another dog. We don't really care. Ooh, there's a couple ships here. How many Voth do you need? What's the hell? Or was it? Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, they're all gone?
I need Tholians.
Tholians, my bad. We'll do Tholians. Somebody needed
No, Eve Tars needed Dwarf.
Yes. Okay.
I need what?
Okay. How many did you need? I have my 10, so.
I need all of them.
So right now my ship is enveloped with like red sparkly stuff, and the hull is dropping like crazy. This is
Yes.
the Persa, and I don't know why.
The red sparkly stuff.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What's causing the red sparkly stuff?
It's a hull drain.
But from what?
The console.
Yes.
Which console?
Oh,
Console
you're
that
using the
came with
console
the
that
ship.
comes with the ship. Get rid of it.
Oh, okay. Hold on a
Yes,
second. Which
there you
console
go.
is it?
The
That's...
console
yeah.
that comes with the ship, Mom.
Yeah, I know. I usually ignore what comes with the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in this case, you really, really shouldn't, because that... I don't know who came up with this idea, but I think it's really, really stupid. It drains your hull and...
Ionized anti-proton field projector?
Yep.
Yep.
That
Okay,
drains your
thank
hull.
you. I couldn't figure it out because on the other Impersa I've got, I re-equipped it immediately. This one I just
Yeah,
grabbed out of the
unequipped,
box.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Why the heck would you build in something that sucks your shields dry?
It's a very
Good
good
Mom,
question.
question.
Mom, why the heck would you not read on what you put on your ship?
Because I didn't
It
No,
put it
it's
clearly
actually
states it
pre-equipped.
drains your hull.
because I
But it's pre-equipped.
it's
Mom didn't
pre-equipped.
read
I
it.
didn't put it on my ship. I just left it there and grabbed it and went
It's
running with it
already
last
there.
night. The other ship, the other Impersa I've got on a different tune, I did put stuff on it that I liked. This one I just wanted to play with it last night.
Well, there you go. You should not have that issue anymore.
Well, yeah, no red sparkly stuff. Why would you put that on a ship? Why would you
It's a
make
good...
that the default console? Why,
Why would you make it a console?
Yeah, what the heck?
No, logic not detected, sorry. So I had a conversation, I had one-to-one with my boss yesterday.
Yeah, the one that you're supposed to have like last week or the beginning of the week.
It was this week, but it was early in the week, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was surprised that I actually came to a very logical conclusion
Which
about why my company moved away from... Well, we introduced a flexible scheduling this year,
yeah, you mentioned that.
and before it used to be like whenever they needed to cover like a weekend or a holiday, they would just ask for volunteers. They would get 200% extra paid on that day, and everyone was happy because people who didn't want to come, they didn't come. People that wanted to get
Sure.
some extra for coming on public or
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
religious holidays, they won't have extra pay. But we are entering the stock market, and I mean, it wasn't like explained that they were introducing the flexible scheduling because of that, but it's clear that they wanted to save money somewhere. Like this is the logical conclusion. If they are taking away extra pay opportunity from people, then this is probably because they want to save some money. And since the IT companies in general, like on the market, are like tightening the belts, so to speak, in general, because there are huge layoffs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they are not making any layoffs in my company, like nothing massive since 2022.
Good.
It's clear that they're trying to mitigate the possibility. And I told them, like, it's probably because they're trying to mitigate possibility of layoffs. Plus, we're entering the stock market, so it's quite logical that they just try to create some retention possibilities for money. So that's kind of logical. I'm not happy about it. No one's happy about it, but it is what it is. And he suddenly was like, "Oh, where did you work previously?" And I'm like, "I don't know, here and there with different corporations." I was like, "Oh, were you always like in support roles?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because I would hate to be anyone's boss. It's just like not for me. I'm happy where I am. And he was like, "Oh, I guess that was very insightful." And I'm like, "Because I think I have a brain. I'm observing things. Like, why would that be such a surprising thing?"
Because it's a
Like,
surprising thing, Chris.
It is. It's not supposed to be like we're supposed to.
It's not supposed to be, but it is. Ooh, the
I
name
don't know why
ships are
would
over
it be
here,
surprising.
Taz, if you still need them. Oh. Did you get all your
I'm done.
ships, Taz? Oh, you're done.
He's already done the warp dance.
You
could
could
wait.
tell us.
Yeah, you could tell us. Yeah.
Does anybody need the name ships?
No.
No.
Okay, then I'll get out of here too.
I
I
had
will.
polar run damage and kinetic damage, both of which I have achieved in one go. I need Herald ships though.
Oh,
Shadow Piece does have them occasionally.
Yeah, we want to give Shared Peace a try?
Yeah, it's definitely faster than either of the Herald normal
Yeah, it is.
TFOs, Icon and TFOs.
It
And
dropped.
it's more fun because it has multiple things to do.
Give me a second to get out of here, and I will queue us up for Shattered Peace. I was running Shattered Peace. Last night was really weird because I was going live, and at almost the same minute, Wolfie went live, and a lot of the people who watch us also watch her. So I figured everybody was going to go over and watch her, which is fine. But I thought, fine, I'm just going to do some episodes, and that was actually kind of fun. I haven't done episodes, in the evenings for a long time. So much fun was had, and then at the very end, I think they were doing a movie. No, they were doing Subnautica. Weewoo.
We have a
Weeboo.
And then she came over and joined us for like the last 10 minutes. So that was really nice last night, getting to, do some episodes, and we got into discussions about Star Trek and Star Wars and what the Academy is. It would have been really nice if Gene Roddenberry, when he created the Academy, defined what the heck it was. So I'm going through every episode I can remember that references the Academy, where it's Star Trek TOS. Yeah, Obi-Wan, the Academy was not renewed. From what I've heard, most people were under the impression it was a 2-season run only, but for some reason, some people thought it was going to be renewed. So I don't know what the original thing was, but yeah, it's not coming back.
Yeah, apparently they came up with the idea that it might have been renewed, so they will be ending the second season with a cliffhanger episode.
But they already filmed. Oh, that's so stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that, TV shows. Some guy who loves Trek did a fairly interesting analysis of the weaknesses and the strengths of Academy based on the full first season, and I thought it was pretty good. You know, I disagree with it. He was, like a lot of people, very fixated on the ships, but he also said the ships per se weren't the issue as much as the CGI and the not particularly stunning artwork of the ships, from his point of view. Yes, I like your ship name.
Well, opinions are like,
Yep, they are. But I thought it was.
but everyone's got their own.
Yep, I just thought it was a fairly good critique of it, and not a I hate it or this, that, or the other. Not the normal complaints you hear. I do like it when people make good, rational comments
About fiction.
about anything. Try to speak from a basis of knowledge, facts. Opinion can be in there too when you're critiquing something.
I
But
mean, we've already established that windows are not very realistic in a space setting,
yep,
and yet every single science fiction entity that exists has windows and starships.
yep,
So,
yep, yep.
I mean, I could argue we could not use. Oh, someone's flying the new Vulcan ship.
Oh
Only
yeah.
noticed that now.
Death was running.
Aren't you?
By any chance? No. Death was running it the other night, and
I got it. It's unremarkable.
he liked it. But you know what? Everybody gets to like
Not
what they like.
hating it, but like it's just nothing special.
I want to see if any interesting builds come out for it.
This is the science destroyer that usually come off quite weak. I put a build that I usually use on other science destroyers, and it's underperforming comparing to them. I'm trying to determine why. Because in theory, it has a better bridge seating in theory. In practice, that
ship?
doesn't make much of a significant difference.
It's the
The new Vulcan ship,
Surak.
Yeah,
Zerog,
yeah.
whatever.
Turns like a brick, and
Oh my god, don't even get me started on the way it turns. It's so small, it should turn better than
It should.
this. Especially that Vulcan and Vulcan ships should be logically efficient
Yeah, I mean, my Vulcan
in
Scout
terms of
ship,
movement.
the experimental one, that thing is maneuverable. It's just zip, zip, zap.
I have a cruiser size Vulcan ship from lower decks and it turns better. When it's twice the size of this new one.
What the heck?
I don't get it. They made some choices when it comes to designing it, definitely.
or was it the console or the trait that gave speed?
Only speed, not turn.
Yeah. Only speed. This ship needs turn, not.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could,
It's like, what were you thinking? This arrow is just gonna disappear off the map.
And what's funny is that the final stage of that console is supposed to disable the enemies in the frontal cone. I'm like, I'm flying past them because of the console's basic ability. What is the point of having that in the frontal cone? Like,
Yep.
excuse me, has anyone actually considered using it, testing before they released it?
yeah.
It's impractical at best.
Let me interrupt with a related question. Obi-Wan wants to know, any cool new ships I should take note of? No.
No.
Are there new
No.
ships? Yeah, there's 3 new ships. Should you go out of your way to
Notable?
get them?
Nah. If you have a free 2/6 coupon, if
And you
you
have
want
nothing better to spend
one
it on.
for aesthetics,
Did you see that they moved a couple more of the ships onto the free list?
including the new ones, yeah.
Some of the old ones. I can go pull it up. Casual had a list of them the other day.
Yep, that's good.
Yep.
Because they were kind of outstanding, and that was weird, but yeah.
Well, they need to make sure that they do that on a routine basis, because sometimes,
Some of them were sitting for like 2 years
Yeah,
without being updated, and that was
exactly.
annoying because I had 2 coupon sets in
Yep.
2 years in a row from the meta event, and I couldn't use them on the ships I wanted, and there was nothing else I wanted.
I'll pull that up in a sec. Once we're out of this. I do have Terran ships if maybe we want to do like Jupiter Eratus a little bit later. Or if anybody needs to
Sure.
do the daily, we can do that too. The event daily, that is.
Sure thing.
I have 8 T6 coupons.
You don't want to know how many T6 coupons I've got. I was going to use one once, and Taz is like, no, no, save that. And I'm like, do you know how many of these I
For
have?
what?
I needed a console for something.
Yeah, but there's not enough ships out there that you might want.
I have so many T6 coupons. During COVID, they had a number of charity events going on, fundraisers for different charitable groups. And one of the things is if you donated X amount, let's say $100 US, you get a T6 coupon as part of the prize pack. Well, during COVID, I had money. So guess what I got? Lots of T6 coupons.
Satellite's weapon systems are targeting you. Incoming fire. Get out of range now.
And then, of course, all the meta events, because I never buy anything.
Yep.
But it comes in handy, doesn't it, Tess, when I occasionally need stuff? It's like, hold on, I probably have that in my bank. Yep, I got a bunch of those in my bank.
Yep.
I'm a hoarder, but boy, it pays off sometimes. I swear I saw a lithium box sitting out here someplace.
I love it when a console just refuses to activate the activate button, just bugs out.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep.
All malfunctioning satellites.
Yeah, I've been having that on the ground. I'll go to hit like my electrical field, whatever the heck that one is, and it doesn't fire. And it's like, well, what? I have a strategy.
Heads up, my allies tell me the Kittimer's activating its weapons.
No heralds this time, but that's no problem.
Watch out.
We can run it again a little bit later. How many do you need?
10, which just makes me not want to do any of the herald stuff.
No, that's okay. You know we can jump in, start it, leave, but then we get the 30-minute cooldown issue.
You
I
can
think they
do
need to-
midnight.
Pardon?
Midnight.
Oh yeah, you can do midnight for 10.
Heavy damage has been sustained. My intel shows the Carrots coordinating attacks on a single target. Stay out of range.
Why am I not going anywhere?
Oh my god, the box, the dilithium, I don't know why they're spawning, but it spawned directly above my ship and I couldn't see it. Because my ship was inside the box. They boxed my ship! Bastards!
Good work.
There you go.
Did it. Right. Kittimer Strike Force has been thwarted.
Yay!
Still alive.
Yes. Woo.
I do like the ship's performance.
Let's
That's
see.
it. All ground and space incursions have been dealt with.
Okay, where do I?
Bought me a lance.
You should be able to
Ouch.
find remaining stragglers and clean up the mess they left.
Alright, give me a sec here. I'm gonna go over and see if I can find those ships as soon as I get my mouse back here.
Yeah, I saw that list, yeah. It's very nice that they unlocked them finally. It was kind of outstanding for a while. It was overdue, to say the least.
It is, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Is this the one I want? I don't know. No, no. Stop that. I don't want sound there. Thank you. No, that's not the one.
Oh my goodness, yawning all friggin' day.
Oh, that's really interesting. I filtered it for things that were uploaded this week. It's bringing me stuff from last year.
Well, how would that happen?
Let's see. That's not it. I'm not finding it right now. I don't think he pulled it, but
Shall we do Defense of Starbase 1?
we can absolutely do Defense of Starbase 1. Let me get out of that screen. Let me get back to our screens. Good morning, Lightning Hawk. sec to come back here. We're still teamed. I will queue us up for defensive Starbase 1. As soon as my brain works. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold, I think. We will.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This isn't going to help because I've already got all the ships I want unlocked. There is a list someplace of the 4 or 5 ships they've added to the T6 coupons can now buy them list, which is, like I said, really nice of them to do that. We should have them do it up every year. Because they have nothing else to do on January 1st. Somebody should stay up late, print up a new list. All these are now available with your T6 coupon. Back in the olden days when I had a job working with a company in Germany, they shut down for 2 straight weeks from Christmas through New Year. So we had basically an extra 2-week vacation, but I work in payroll at that point. And we don't have a 2-week vacation in payroll because, people like to get paid, silly them. But it was kind of nice. I would go in, do payroll, and then I'd do the end of the year taxes like on New Year's Day. The whole office was quiet. I could sit there, work through things, no phones rang, no nothing happened. Boss would walk in on January the 10th and all the documents and checks and everything were ready to be issued and signed and they're on his desk and it's like, such a nice day. Such a nice way to spend my New Year's. Everybody came back to, they had 2 weeks of stuff to catch up on.
I'm blind.
Oh no. How did that happen?
Yes. It's not blind, you've been tasked. Please. You have to keep these things straight. Yeah, I was flying something and I could not even find the target yesterday.
Who activated the bacon of Carlos?
That wasn't me. That's it right there. Taz needs to rename his ships to Eyeballs Are Overrated. Ooh, Lightning Hawk says, I don't miss working a job, but then my last job was customer service at Walmart. Oh my goodness, I am sorry. I am so sorry. I was at Walmart yesterday looking for a pair of cheap earbuds because I hate the ones I bought recently. Every time that my phone goes to notifications, I have it silenced, but what happens is as soon as it goes back to regular sound, it goes to full volume, screaming in your brain, and you have to shut down the phone and restart it. And when you get 60 or 70 spam calls a day, that happens a lot. So I just look for a pair of generic ones at Walmart, and I had to have the lady unlock it, and her face was just so tired and unhappy, and I know she's just been having a miserable day. So as she's spending all her time trying to unlock the stupid cabinet, she started talking about, oh, it's gorgeous out there. She goes, oh, it is lovely today. My dogs are at home waiting for me to get home, and I'm going on about my dogs, and she's talking about her dogs, and we start talking about other stuff. And she was just in such a better mood, and I felt so bad that she has a miserable job that she clearly does not like, and yet she puts up with it. Has to put up with
Turning
it.
much, Chris?
What?
Turning much?
I'm turning when I need to. Why?
Eventually.
Yeah.
No, I don't have problem with turning.
The universe
decided
turns
to be
with
stationary.
this.
I can't tell if I'm turning fast because I can't see anything. Yeah, Lightning Hawk, there was a not an application, but a job offering in my email this morning. The pay was seriously good. My brain's like, yeah, do you want to go back to working 8 to 5?
Ah.
That's a really valid question. No, no, I don't. Thanks. My dogs would be unhappy.
Please assist.
And the money would be seriously nice to have extra money, but I worked 50 plus years. I don't need to work anymore.
Give them cover.
So, has anyone seen Scrubs?
Nope.
No, not the new one.
The old one.
The old one? I love the old one.
So, did you notice there is no female equivalent of Todd?
No,
Klingons are regrouping again. Get into
I
position.
hadn't. Like I said, that's the new. You're talking about the new one, though, aren't you? Not the old one.
The old one.
No.
Here come the
The, in TV, there does not exist an equivalent for a female Todd. You know, the surgeon.
No. I don't. I
No?
don't think I'm understanding.
Do you know who Todd is?
Not off the top of my head, or at least I don't get the reference.
Well, Todd is one of the surgeons at Sacred Heart,
Yeah.
and he is absolutely brain dead.
Oh,
Which is-
okay. I see where you're going.
Which is good because surgeons don't use their brains. Which makes him a really good surgeon. But, yeah. He's smooth as a marble in the brain, if that
Ah,
makes sense. But you can't remember him being like absolutely a horn dog,
I'm
or you don't
tired.
remember him at all.
I honestly don't remember him. That's how unmemorable he is to me.
You should give it a Google search just to get the image. You will probably remember him immediately.
I will probably just go back and rewatch it because I remember enjoying that show.
Give them cover.
It's really good.
It is good.
Really, really good.
It's just I only think I remember one or two characters really standing out. Scrubs, Lightning Hawk.
Anyway, my point was, I realized yesterday that I have grown up with a female version of the Todd. And it's kinda unique.
Oh,
Well, if you don't understand who the Todd is, Mom, I kinda can't explain it, can I?
well, you can try and explain it, and I'll try and
No,
put it together.
it
Okay.
doesn't help. Well, a female that is so manly that she instantly turns off every male in a 12-mile radius.
Oh no, I know people like that. Real life humans like that.
Yes.
Quite a few of them.
That'll hold them off. For now. I don't know how much longer we can keep up with this kind of war.
Hmm.
I've worked in a hospital, and I will say Scrubs is not particularly realistic, but at the same time, it's kind of fun.
Why is he lying? They don't need any cover.
Pardon?
They'll never learn. They don't need cover. They don't need support. The shit that's flying around. We just finished and it's asking for help. I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah, tough.
No, you don't need help.
Lightning Hawk says medical shows are not made for realism; they're made for entertainment. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh no, don't even get me started.
So there was a show. I think it was ER. Was it ER?
Yep.
Okay. So it was filmed at the hospital I was working at, not where I was. I was in a separate building. But all the nurses and a lot of the doctors on the areas where they were doing the filming were like hot for George Clooney,
Of course.
of course. and the air nurses would get him to sign their helmets. And I'm going to say that is the generic. It didn't matter if it was a guy nurse or a female nurse. It's just like, can you sign our helmets? I'm like, oh, really, really, really. But yeah, I made them happy. I never saw any of it. The only time we ever got people in our section with cameras was Discovery was following this little girl who'd come from India to have life-saving surgery. And it was the most obnoxious child I have ever met. We didn't want her in our area. She was jumping on the furniture. We're like, you have to sit down. Her parents were like, but she's sick. So's everybody else in the building. Sit down. And unfortunately, because her parents and her whole family had come over from India to be with her during the surgery, they all wanted to donate blood. And unfortunately, there are some diseases that are endemic to India, like malaria, that make you an absolute no, you cannot donate. Absolutely not.
I'll try to tell them that.
Yeah. So there's like 50 people trying to donate while the film crew is there, and all of my nurses are like, you cannot film us at all. You can just film our feet. And I'm having to disqualify all these people going, no, you can't donate. Even our medical doctors couldn't do a dispensation for them to donate. And I don't remember if it was malaria or hepatitis. There's something that was endemic to the area that basically would not help the little girl if she got the blood. But what an obnoxious child. Hi, Graz.
Hello.
You're not the obnoxious child, Graz.
Uh,
That's somebody
I
else.
know, I know. You're talking about some girl from India,
Yeah, I think she was India. Yeah.
or at least that particular area of the world.
Yes. It's been a long time. Might have been Pakistan. But yeah, that area. Nope, wouldn't be Pakistan because my boss was Pakistani and he would have been in there chit-chatting with them.
Uh,
And if that says a
South
lot
Asia,
about him, yes, it does.
South Asia. Is this like Sri Lanka, India,
Yes.
Bangladesh? At least to me, there's a lot of similarities and looks and stuff, but then again, I can be wrong.
Lightning Hawk, you're kind of right that hospitals have a policy where they can let people donate and dispose of the components, but I'm going to say that whatever they had, if it was malaria, then they'd have to pitch the red cells. If it was hepatitis, then none of it would be usable. So I'm going to say probably it was hepatitis or something like that. And the potential risk you've got is that in the process, does blood ever get mislabeled and not properly disposed of? Yeah, it happens.
Yes.
And that's why the FDA is like, nope. FDA governs blood donation with the exception of autologous donations where you donate for yourself. So basically, you can donate with any condition, but not when you're donating what's called a directed donation. The directed donations are set up so that they can go to that person, but if that person doesn't receive it, it goes into the general pool. So yeah, plus the fact that, mistakes do happen. Nurses do occasionally stick themselves with contaminated needles. It's rare. It's never happened when I've been at a blood bank, and I did that for 13 years, but I have heard stories. So here's the
Yeah.
reason that people
You
sometimes
still do direct donation over there.
you
Goodness
can.
me.
Pardon?
Oh,
Yeah, you can do directed donations. It's not easy. It's not convenient, but it can be done.
I needed to get tested for everything in case I have ultra AIDS or something.
Oh yeah, you still have.
And the tests take 6 weeks. And then I got an email that tells me, yes, your blood is probably clean enough. Yeah.
Well, you have different rules over there than we do here. When was this, though? Just out of curiosity.
Did I get tested? It was 1992.
Oh, okay. Pfft. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to say that was a long time ago.
That's ages ago when it
yeah,
comes to medicine.
I started in blood donation in 1991. We did not at that point have a test for AIDS. We could test for the presence of an antibody, but it had a masking period. It would appear at your first exposure and then disappear for 6 to 8 weeks. So there's was a long time in there where you couldn't find it if it was there. And now the testing period for exposure is you usually get test results next day. So one way they do potential rule outs is, have you had these behaviors? And for a long time they said gay men can't donate. That's not true. It's men who've had sex with other men can't donate, and women who've had sex with men who've had sex with other men can't donate. That doesn't necessarily mean you're gay. It just means you've had sex with another man. And I clarified that sometimes, and my acquaintances would be like, but, hey, don't have sex with anybody and you're fine, male or females. But, not my choice. I'm not the FDA. I'm not the one who's making up these guidelines. I don't know if that's still a deferral.
Here it is.
They've been talking about it a lot here. I've been out of blood banking for a long time. Yep, they changed it here.
Oh,
Yes, gay and bisexual men in the U.S. can donate blood as of August of 2023, providing that they don't engage in any other activities that would put you at risk, like travel to certain areas, infection with hepatitis still is an issue, malaria is still an issue, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, and other forms of bovine spongiform encephalopathies. Obi-Wan, are we still doing daily stuffs? Yes, we are still doing daily stuffs. I have me some Terran ships to kill. I don't know what other people have.
Nothing.
I got Tholian ships, 10 Tholian ships, whatever, and repair shields in space.
Well, I'm good for doing some Tholian ships. Anybody want to join us?
Sure.
Oh, you're already here.
Yeah,
You don't have to join
Where are
us.
you
You're
Well, we
going?
here.
could. Yeah, we could just go to the Archer system.
Yeah, let's just go to Archer. On my way. Good morning, old man Rune. Did you get some sleep last night, I hope? For those of you who have joined us that didn't hear the earlier announcement, tonight's movie, 6:30, so roughly 12 hours from now. Rune. Okay, Rune. Thank you. Yeah, get that. Tonight's movie is going to be The Princess Bride, and that'll be in about 12 hours, 6:30. Lightning Hawk daily stuff. I don't even think I've ever finished all the stories in Stowe. Not all the years Stowe's been released. Yeah, actually, Lightning Hawk, that's funny because we were chatting about that last night. Oh yeah, Obi-Wan, let me send you an invitation. We're going over to Archer right now, so blappity blappity blah. Where are you? There you are. If you want to join us over at Archer, you can. Otherwise, yeah. So we were talking about that last night because it was a quiet night last night. So I decided to go to Archer, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, excuse me. Which, if you're on the beta map, is the far right-hand side. The shortcut there is either Azure Nebula or go to New Romulus and just zip on over. We'll wait for you. So, of all of my tunes, only one of my 30, almost 40 tunes has completed every episode. However, she still hasn't finished all the commendations, which I find to be just sad on my part. Which is, yeah, my son's the same way. He plays, then he doesn't like any ships for a while, and he leaves, and then he comes back, and then he leaves for a while. He was helping me set up the computer Wednesday night. Tuesday night, whatever night I was working on it, and I took out the Acheron, and he's like, "Oh, that's a really cool ship." I'm like, "Oh, it's this one." He goes, "I don't play that well." Archer. So Obi-Wan, the shortcut, if you can do the transwarp to the Azure Nebula, or you can take the story shortcut to New Romulus by using the Sphere of Influence story. That will shortcut you halfway across the map. I don't think there's a better shortcut than that at the moment. And the nice thing is with Sphere of Influence, you don't have to have done the story to take it. It's the very first one in the Solanae Dyson Sphere. So if you hit set course, it'll give you a transwarp all the way to New Romulus. This one right here. And then head east. And do not tell me there's no east in space. I don't care.
There's a right
Yeah, there's a right. But I would
on the map.
always depends on which way you're looking at the map if you're upside down.
Can do that in sector space.
I mean,
Only in a mission, then you can activate that rock and roll function. Then you can be upside down.
so I am definitely looking forward to this weekend, just because it's a weekend.
Anything special going on?
I'm going to a concert tomorrow night. It is the Distant Worlds concert at the Symphony downtown. They are playing the music of Final Fantasy 14 and 16, and Square Enix has created a special video to go with it.
Ah.
So this should be interesting. My son's going to close the store early to go. Come on, Obi-Wan. We are waiting for you. Come play with us. Oh, you're still at Earth.
So someone's not en route then.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Hmm.
Do you want us to do Archer? Because we only need to kill 10, and then we can team up for a quick TFO if that works for you. And then we can just pull you into it. Okay, let's do the 10 we need out Archer, or however many it's going to take
Yeah.
here. So everybody in, and then we will go do a TFO and drag Obi-Wan in with us. Okay. Why don't you pick a TFO then? Or we could... Yeah, you can pick the TFO.
That's stated.
You did all 10?
The web node points
Yep.
they do when
Yes,
those
they
count
do.
as ships.
They count as ships. Which
If
makes
there
it...
are artificial objects in space, they technically check out.
We're just going to say yes, thank you very much. The nice thing is, though, this is such a fast TFO.
Patrol.
Patrol thingy. This is super fast. This part of the game is really fast.
This is a super fast activity.
Yeah.
It's for whatever reason playing on normal, not on advanced.
Oh, it's because I'm on normal. He only needed 10 ships. I wasn't going to make it difficult.
Out there.
I don't deliberately make my life worse than it needs to be anymore.
Since when advanced is making life worse? Making it interesting.
Well, because I figured we had other things to go do too. That were also interesting. Obi-Wan, tell me what TFO you would like, because we are going to be done here right now. A fast one. How fast?
Crystalline?
Crystalline is fast, yeah. That'll be a private queue, though. Crystalline, or would you prefer infected conduit? They're both super quick.
Got no preference really.
Infected. We have a request for infected. I'll put that in private queue, infected conduit. That I will put on advanced. Wee woo.
We will.
Yep.
Dante and I have been trying to put together kind of some basic tutorials because a lot of people are coming back to the game after not being here for years, and there's some new players coming in, you know, with the change back from Deca to Cryptic, and they seem to be doing a little bit more promotion. And of course, every time we try to get together, it was like we were going to get together yesterday. My computer wasn't working, or the day before. We tried to get together the week before. He had stuff going on in his life. So we've done like 3 little sessions, and I need to get more so I can put it together so I've got some output. And it's easy to put together the content, difficult to get together with other players. Be interesting to see how this ship does.
The situation is grim. There's more. Begin by destroying.
There's an ad starting in 8 seconds. We want to lay odds that we're way out of this well before the ad ends.
You don't get the option to snooze?
I get a limited number of snoozes and I blow through them early in the show.
Oh, okay.
So it says there's an ad coming up, and then it doesn't necessarily start. And I'm thinking I'd snooze it and wind up snoozing right at the wrong point. So I just use them first.
No, I mean, depending on how your interface is showing, but when you see that on like Discord not Discord, sorry, Twitch directly on the website, then when it's showing you the ad is coming up, it is like 5 minutes away from that ad. And
Yep.
when you snooze it, that timer will run, and
Right.
then it will snooze it by 5 minutes more.
Right, but I have a limited number of snoozes.
Yeah, 3.
And like I
And
said,
then the ad needs to be run.
I tend to run them first thing just to get some gameplay in first thing before we get going.
Oh yeah, in the pre-roll, in the pre-show ads, definitely should run. But like in mid-streaming, snoozing is we used to quite often.
Oh yeah, I
Because
do
like
it
you're in the middle of
sometimes.
content or saying something and want to finish your chain of thought, or whatever. I think no BS is displayed a bit differently. That's why it might
It
be.
is, yeah. But so it'll say things like ad break starting soon. That means it's done the ad. We're going to start an ad soon. Then you click on the button if you're just going to let it run, which I usually do. And then it could be a minute delay. It could be a 5-minute delay. I just don't know at that point.
I mean, when it's popping out that message, I think it's always 5 minutes away, and that message just stays for the remainder of the 5 minutes.
No, it's.
But on OBS, the communication is depending on the integration, and I think it's ideal.
Okay, so it says there's an ad coming up, and it gives you 3 minutes warning with the option to snooze or dismiss or whatever.
Yeah.
Then once that 3-minute period is done, it comes up with another message saying an ad break is starting soon. That's where the lag comes in. That could be a 1-minute pause, it could be 5 minutes, and it's hard to figure out. It doesn't say how long it's going to be. It's like whatever it takes to sync up everything. And then suddenly it's like, and a 3-minute ad break is starting. Thank you for sticking with us through the break. Always fun. Well, that went fast. And I'll wait for us to get out of the ad so then I can end this and remind everybody that we're watching Princess Bride tonight. For people like What's the Hell who've never seen Princess Bride.
That took care of my shield damage I was supposed to repair.
That's always a good thing. I had been doing I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go to the gym, then I'm going to come back and finish up my endeavors, only to discover as I'm going into the show or ending the show at night that I still haven't done my endeavors. So it's one of those, no, before you go to the gym, do your endeavors. Now, if that's a good excuse to not go to the gym, well, so much for that. But the gym is walking distance away. It's like, call it a little over a mile. Easy hike. So I thought I would walk to the gym, then I don't need to do my cardio, do my weightlifting, and then walk back home, and then I really don't have to do my cardio, and the dogs are looking at me going, excuse me, us? What about us? Don't we get the walk? Well, it's raining. You don't need another walk. You won't go out. But we want to walk. No, you don't. I'll take you out, you look at it, and you'll go, no. My dogs are so difficult. Very opinionated puppers. But that said, I am going to go take care of stuff and go hit the gym. We will be back on in roughly 11 hours, 11 and a half hours. So feel free to join us to watch the movie tonight. Obi-Wan, it's good morning. It's not good night. It's good morning. Everyone have a wonderful day. If I don't talk to you tonight, have a wonderful weekend. We will be back Monday morning. Next week will be my last full week of shows for 2 weeks because I have to run up to Chicago the week of the 7th, and I have a memorial for my husband that week. And the following week is down to Texas. So 2 weeks of kind of erratic stuff, but I'll let you know about that then. But I'm trying to be on.
I'm dreading that time.
Why?
Because it's not going to be shows, not going to be morning stuff.
Well, there'll be morning stuff, probably all of it except the week I go to Texas, and I'm only gone one morning when I go to Texas. It's the nights that get really messed up. Depending, of course, on the TSA. Currently, I'm going to the airport at like 6 in the morning the day I have to fly out for an 11
Oh,
o'clock
what
flight.
fun.
Pardon?
Oh, what fun.
Yeah. Well, I looked at the TSA times for the 2 airports I'm going to, and right now they're both fine. They're both running about, for the times I need to be there, around 10 minutes, which is typical. They're both small airports. However, I don't want to get there with 2 hours to spare and then find out this time of all times it's a 7-hour wait, because the airlines are not giving you credit if you miss your flight because of TSA. And while, yes, technically I could jump in my car and get down there in time for the concert because it's only a 13-hour drive, it gets to be a very expensive 13-hour drive. Anyway, more about that next week. We will see you guys tonight at 6:30. Have a wonderful day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsum.
Who are you?
We are the knights who say...
Moopsie.